this video, I'll be talking about the different characters that are coming in the 3.0 banners and who you guys should be polling. Guys and girls, who you should be polling, yeah. These are just my thoughts, of course, as a AR60 veteran player. So yeah, feel free to obviously share your comments and your thoughts in the comments below. All right, so let's get started. So, of course, we have Tighnari, or Tighnari, sorry. I learned that from his teaser. That's how they pronounce his name, Tighnari, not Tighnari. Anyway, Tighnari, I'm going to use Venti here as a placeholder because they're both green and they're both bow users. But yeah, Tighnari obviously is the one that most people are going to go for because he's the new debut character. However, he may be someone that you can consider skipping. Why? Because he will be added to the 3.1 standard banner pool from 3.1 onwards, okay? So there's that as well. But keeping in mind, once they're added to the standard banner pool, they are also competing with the other standard banner 5-star characters and 5-star weapons. Likely his weapon will also be added there too, of course. So then it decreases your chance of getting him specifically. So this could be your one and only opportunity to get him on a rate up, because once they're added to the standard banner, they will no longer get a featured rerun in the future, likely. We did get the one-off situation with Kaching last year, for those of you who have been around long enough to know that that was a one-off banner. It didn't sell well, and I think they were experimenting with that, or maybe that was a filler banner because of some issues with other characters. I don't know what the internal reasoning was there, but it never happened again. So just keep that in mind. So that's one reason to get Tighnari. I keep saying Tighnari, sorry. One reason to get Tighnari during 3.0 is because it will be his one and only featured rate up. Okay. Similarly, his weapon will also be one and only featured at that time as well. So that's that. And that could also be a reason to not pull him, because you would then be eligible to get him on the standard banner moving forward. And also, he would be someone that you can get if you lose the 50-50 on a featured rate up character banner. And he could be also a potential to get there, right? So that's that. I myself plan to pull on his banner, but I will not be upset if I don't get him. And I already said this way before the 3.0 preview came out, just as early as once the teasers dropped for him, when 2.8 dropped. I was okay to skip him already, because I personally am a PlayStation 5 player, and I'm not good with charge attack playstyle. I'm not good with bow attack playstyle, unless there's something like, you know, a Venti on the screen here, or like Yelan, or even Child, or Yoimiya, where the playstyle is not like about charging attack. I do have Ganyu, as you can see, but I don't even use her that much. So that's just me, okay? So just my own thoughts. Nothing against him, but yeah, it would be nice to get him, of course, because then I can build him and create content around him. But if I don't get him with the wishes that I have saved up so far, so be it, okay? All right, moving along. Zhang Li. I highly recommend getting Zhang Li. I've said this time and time again in previous old videos as well. As an Archon, he won't be outclassed anytime soon. And he provides the strongest shield in the game, and I really, even as an AR60 player myself, I still feel very secure whenever I have his shield up. I also feel less of the need to heal, and I feel more of the ability to just have his shield up and just go head on and just like brawl it out with the tougher enemies, like, you know, without worrying too much about dodging, you know, or evading, you know, or healing. I can just go in, you know? So I highly recommend players, especially newer players, or early players, to get Zhang Li if you don't have him already. Now, the downside of Zhang Li is that he does rerun quite often, just like Venti has rerun quite often, and likely Raiden Shogun will rerun quite often, because the Archons sell well, and they rerun quite often because they do stuff that other characters in the game can't fully replicate, okay? Like, the next strongest shield for Zhang Li would be Diona and or Thoma, and both are not really characters that I personally use. Diona because of the reason, because she's a bow user, and also because I just don't really use her at all. Thoma, I recently upgraded him because I got him to C5 and or C6, sorry, and I did not even really enjoy using him, I'll be honest. No offense, but I just don't. No offense to people that love those characters, but I just don't really enjoy using him. So Zhang Li for me is the shielder in the game to get. Next, we got our two ladies, Kokomi and Ganyu, okay? We'll start with Ganyu because I think she's more comparable to like Tighnari. Again, Tighnari is going to be like a combination of Ganyu plus Ningguang. And I will say, sorry, I have some drifting issues with my joystick, so that's why she keeps walking towards the screen. Anyway, so then I will say that Ganyu, a lot of people love this character. They love her personality, they love her styling. That's all great and all. Again, similar to Tighnari, I already have Ganyu and I don't really use her. That's why I know for a fact that I probably, even if I got Tighnari after I got him leveled up and everything like that and do content with him and use him, I probably wouldn't use him much there afterward either. That's why I'm okay if I don't get him, but I'd be super happy if I got him, of course, too, with the free wishes that I've been saving, in addition to the wishes I get from the Welkin. And from the events. But I will say, yes, Ganyu is a great player, and many players have been waiting for her rerun. I believe her rerun was quite a while ago, and I know she came back last year for the Moon Chase Festival as well. So this year we're not going to get the Moon Chase Festival, at least not for 3.0. So, now's your chance for those of you who didn't get Ganyu. Now's your chance to get like a DPS Ice Cryo character because, if you didn't get Ayaka previously, then Ganyu would be a great option now. So I think that she is a must pull, but I would say with a caveat of people that want to play cryo DPS and willing to play with the charge shot aspect. Okay, so I want to keep that out there. So I would rank Zhang Li in this case higher up as a must pull because he's more universal, whereas Ganyu is more for specific players that want her or need her for their own reasons for their account. Okay. Last and not least, it's going to be Sangonomia Kokomi. I originally, if you watch my really, really old videos when she first debuted, I really hated this character, to say it the least. But then later on, I grew to love this character. I like her a lot more than I did. I especially loved her after they rebalanced her with a clam set and after I rebuilt her with a clam set. I liked her also because, and this is not because of whatever, but I was lucky and I got 2 Everlasting Moon Glows for her, so that also helped. That's not necessary because there is the prototype Amber for her. So overall, she's very easy to build. You can give her your trash artifacts, the ones that don't have crit on them, and the ones that are focused on HP and or healing and or hydro bonus. Those are great for her. So that's good, and she's a great healer. In fact, she's probably the best healer in the game right now. So I would say she's good if you need healing. And remember, they introduced corrosion a few patches ago with the wolves, the Rift Hounds. So, healing is a must. And I will say she does apply lots of hydro really well, and she does it better, or in some cases better, than Barbara, because Barbara often gets us to get frozen. And Kokomi has that issue too, but less often, because it's just more annoying with Barbara for some reason. So, anyway, but Barbara is a great 4-star option, so keep that in mind too. If you have Barbara built up, and she's your healer, you may not need Sangonomia Kokomi. Or if you have other healers out there, that can do the job. Jean is a really excellent healer, by the way. I love using Jean. Chi-Chi, don't hate on her, but Chi-Chi is also a really good healer as well. It's just that her normal other kit is not so spectacular, that's all. But she's a great healer. So anyway, I'm losing my voice, but anyway, I was just going to quickly say that if I was to rank the 4 characters in the priority system for must pulls, I would suggest that for most players who don't have Zhong Li already, he's the top priority. And then I would say maybe Ganyu on the phase 2 would be a great priority. And then over Sangonomia Kokomi, unless you already have Ganyu, then maybe go for Kokomi. Also, she's really cute, right? And then Tighnari, for those of you who already have these characters and want the new character. Yeah, I wouldn't say Tighnari is the lowest. I would say that he's just, I would say Zhang Li for sure is a must. If you already have him, then go for Tighnari. That's what I would say. And then for phase 2, so that's phase 1. Phase 2, I would say Ganyu over Kokomi. So that's how it rank them. And if you only had to pick one out of the 4, I would say Zhang Li if you don't have him. And I would say Tighnari if you have the other characters. And then I would say Ganyu if you have Zhang Li already and you're skipping Tighnari because they're very similar. And then Kokomi would be still last place because healers are still very niche. Alright, I will leave that there for that. Now, just to quickly mention, Collei will be given to us for free in the event, so we don't need to poll on the banner to get copies of her unless you want copies of her. And Dori, I'm going to be honest, Dori is a skip as a 4-star character. We don't really need another 4-star Electro Claymore character, and we definitely don't need another healer Claymore character because we have Sayu for that, we have Razor for the 4-star Claymore option, we also have Beidou for that. So, I mean, to each their own, of course. But if you're going to poll and on the banners for Kokomi and Ganyu in phase 2 and you collect the Dori, then bonus, right? I would definitely be polling just to get maybe 1 copy of Dori if just so I have her to play with and build up, but that's all I'm willing to do. Alright, those are my thoughts on the 3.0 character banners. What are you guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Who are you guys polling for of these 4 characters 5 stars? Or if you're going for the 4 stars? Or if you're not polling at all and skipping for future, because there's going to be way more Sumeru characters coming in 3.1 and beyond. So keep that in mind as well. Alright, I'm going to sign off here for this video, and in the next video I'll be doing my 3.1 predictions for the rerun banners.